My name is Orlando Mesa. I'm a coaching director here at Idea Sports Soccer Academy. I've been with the club a little over 6 years and currently responsible for the 7v7 and 9v9 development of our academy players. Our goal in the 7v7 ages, U9 and U10, is to mainly be certain that we're providing the needs for an individual player and the group appropriate for them. Now, this does not mean that a player is the player that they will be at these ages, and that's a factor that our staff needs to keep conscious with them every week that they're training. They will discover a lot about the players. It's a beautiful age to work with, because a lot of times as coaches, while we may be instructing the player, I think we're being taught a lot by the kid. You'll always have players that adapt quickly, or maybe perhaps are naturally advanced in the sport. And in those situations, we try to find ways to help them grow with qualities that they'll need later in the sport or in life. And for those who perhaps are not quite as advanced at an early age, we have yet to discover who they are as a player at this point, but we can encourage them and develop them within a structure that will enhance their understanding for the game, whether it's in their group or individually, so that way as they grow and develop, they have an exposure to the similar environments that most players will. Our methodology supports an approach to provide players an environment to grow. So whether it be a 7v7 player, U9, U10, needing exposure to game-like situations so he can make decisions and learn from those decisions and the mistakes made with those decisions, or whether it be a 9v9 player who's preparing to enter the 11v11 football format, which there's no turning back from there. Once you're on that 11v11 field, there's no going back. So those 9v9 players may need to be exposed to different experiences, whether it's psychological experiences, whether it's environments that are perhaps competitive enough to challenge who they thought they were as a player. Our coaching staff being able to discover crucial things in those ages of U12 and U11 and 9v9 that they will likely need to develop in those 2 years before they enter 11v11. Upon entering the gates to the complex, the one thing a family should expect is a staff that's willing to do what they can to help. It is truly beautiful to see players growing, to see that spark in understanding something that they weren't understanding a month ago, to see them discovering things about themselves, and for us as adults discovering things about kids and what they're capable of doing. So what I would like families to understand is that our staff overall goal is to have a welcoming environment, to share the game that we all enjoyed growing up, to share the game that we still enjoy as adults, to express how this ball that we all enjoy playing with can open doors to so many different things in this world, whether it's friendships, whether it's opportunities and careers, any sport for that matter helps with that. This sport just so happens to be the one that we chose to enjoy, and to share that passion for the game is what we come to do every day when we come to train.